My name is Rudy Becker. So I started having hair loss probably in the beginning of my university years. I spoke to Dr. Pramod and had kind of a one-on-one conversation with him explaining the whole medical process to me with different slides and him speaking about his detailed experience doing these types of procedures. He's done over 2,500 of these procedures from people from over 40 countries. So immediately felt really comfortable, and he spoke in great detail about the whole process and the positives and the different things that could potentially go wrong and things that they would go do to obviously prevent those things from happening, but really explain honestly the whole landscape of the surgery. And then I was introduced to a kind of personal counselor that explained again in more detail the whole process. And now I was able to speak to her one-on-one about the different costs and the whole process and the different kind of the whole arc of the process of how it would work. And yeah, it was very, very helpful. And they always kept on asking me, do you have any additional questions or things like that? So I was really always able to get all my questions answered. So for me, really, 6 days ago, this past Thursday, I had my appointment scheduled for 8:45 in the morning. I showed up in the morning and was welcomed by the staff and team here. They brought me to a room where I was going to be able to kind of rest and relax throughout the day during the different breaks, and changed into an outfit, a surgical outfit, and began the whole process for the surgery day. I got 4,500 grafts done, and you can see here kind of the implantation area, the kind of like, I believe like the tip of the head and the kind of the crown here area is really where all of the work was really done. And then the donor areas to the left and to the right here where they got the grafts from. And yeah, the whole day was about a 10-hour long process. Originally, we were gonna do it in a day and a half, but we were able to actually get it all done in one day. Very luckily, the whole team luckily agreed to stay on overtime to really get all the work done in one day. Really primarily so they didn't have to do anesthesia twice, which was really helpful, and also saved time. And yeah, the whole process was really fantastic. Yeah, very overall, very successful. Yeah. So yeah, throughout the process, I was primarily in one room in kind of this like reclining kind of chair where I needed to go on my side and my back and then my other side while they were working on me. Really the only initial painful parts were the injection of the anesthesia, which innately is a little bit uncomfortable if they're putting a needle in your head. But very quickly the anesthesia really kind of kicked in and you really didn't feel it as intensely anymore, and they were able to work very swiftly to transplant the 4,500 grafts. Throughout the whole process, I was kind of watching YouTube videos, listening to music, being distracted the whole time. It was a very big team that worked on me. I think there were up to almost 10 people in the room, working on the different grafts and getting them prepared and kind of doing a kind of a machine line of having all the different products prepared. Dr. Pramod was really present. And yeah, the cleanliness of the facility was fantastic. Super clean, kind of a surgical room, as you'd expect for this type of procedure. Yeah, currently I'm not experiencing any pain. For me, I'm experiencing just the day 6 kind of swelling. As a result of them injecting a lot of the anesthesia and different liquids, there's kind of the natural biological response to the process of me being a little bit more swollen. So my face is a little bit more swollen after the process. Yeah, don't really have any pain whatsoever. It's just mainly kind of the swelling as of right now. Yeah, suggestions or improvements. I think the process was very well explained to me. I felt very comfortable throughout the whole process. But yeah, overall it was a very, very positive process. I would definitely recommend it to my friends or anyone who's really traveling to Kathmandu to consider getting a procedure like this done. Again, the whole team was extremely professional. The facilities were really clean. I was supported throughout the whole process, and yeah, really, really enjoyed it. I'm at the early stages of my recovery, but I already feel that the growth is definitely coming in, and the grafts are holding and sticking. So far it's been very positive, and I'm very confident for a full head of hair real soon.
Folliderm, confidence ko lagi, no compromise. Globally trusted hair transplant experts.